In advance of the 2016 NFL Draft, Monmouth football held its annual pro day at Good Sports down in Wall. All right, Hakeem, from your opinion, how do you feel today went?
I feel like today went, amazing. I put the work in, and today was kind of the day to just, show it off, and it felt great.
When you were obviously getting ready for this whole process and you were preparing for today, did you realize there'd be so many NFL teams here and there'd be such interest? Because it does seem as though with the reputation of Monmouth football, this pro day gets bigger and bigger.
It was, more than I expected. I was very happy the way everything turned out. Honestly, I didn't mind if there had been one team or 20 teams here. I just knew that go in here, put the work in, and whatever happens, happens.
What do you feel like you did the best today? Like if you were on a job interview now for an NFL team, what would you tell them? What makes you a great prospect at the next level?
My speed. I'm capable of, finding those mismatches, especially with linebackers, coming from the receiver position. And, my route running, especially coming from as a receiver, moving to tight end. It's a lot easier for me to get in and out of breaks, as opposed to other tight ends.
When you made the transition a few years ago from receiver to tight end, did you envision it could end up here at a pro day and trying out for NFL teams?
Coach Gallo kind of, after my first season at tight end, brought me aside saying, he put the work in this summer. I see you being an NFL tight end. That's all I needed to hear. And, he took me under his wing day in and day out. We just got after it, and now I'm here. He's ultimately the reason for my success at tight end.
Well, he would know. He did coach John Nelbone, who was drafted in the 5th round, a former Monmouth tight end. And you have another connection to this whole process. Your brother, Max, went through this process a year ago. What advice have you gotten from him now after he just completed his first year with the NFL?
It's amazing, having your little brother be your motivation throughout this process. He's given me all types of advice, telling me just stay focused, stay on course. We got this. He's kind of just been in my ear throughout the whole process. He's my best friend, so we FaceTime every day, talk about football, talk about stuff brothers talk about. It doesn't have to always be about football, but he's just kind of been my motivation. He's a little bro can do it, I can do it. He kind of says the same thing. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm saying? He used to look up to me as, I'm his big bro, but now I'm looking up to him.
Hakeem, obviously a great pro day, great relationship with Max. What in your mind now, and what is the next step for you on this process throughout trying to be a professional football player? What's next?
Tomorrow I have the Eagles local day. On Friday I have the Giants local day, and then looking forward to any visits that teams invite me to or any private workout.
All right, Coach Gallo, another pro day in the books here for Monmouth University football. How do you feel it went for the Hawks prospects this afternoon?
I think it went incredibly well. I think the kids ran well, competed in all the drills, tested well, really came out and showed their ability.
11 NFL teams on hand, and what does it say about the status of Monmouth football with the guys that have had success in the pros that this has become such a big event every year?
I think it A, shows the success our players have had in the past has helped build upon this, and B, it shows you where our program is going. And we've continued to build and get players of that caliber coming here that want to come to Monmouth, who want to make their mark here.
One of the key prospects of the day obviously was Hakeem Valles, and after making the switch from wide receiver to tight end, really flourished. You were his position coach. How do you feel he played today with all these scouts around?
I think he did a great job. I think he embraced the moment. I knew he'd do well. He's been so since we moved him to this position, he's been so focused on whatever it takes to get the job done, and he just showed that today. He's been incredibly focused and dedicated, and he came out today and just had fun, ran around, and showed what he could do.
All right, Anthony, 11 NFL teams on hand for this pro day event. How do you think it went for you this afternoon?
I think it went well. It was a great experience. First of all, I want to thank God for the experience, and my teammates and I both all did really, really well, and we felt confident in what we displayed today.
What did you specifically want to go out and show the scouts from what you can do from a specific skill set here at this event?
I wanted to show them that I was faster than what it looked like on film. I know I'm explosive on film, but I wanted to really show that I can move well at any position. So that was basically my movement and my speed.
Coming off a really strong last couple of years in the program when Monmouth made the move into the Big South, how do you feel that, as well as this pro day, is getting you ready for the next level?
It was great. We made some great strides in competition, so I believe the coaches will see that. They will see us playing at our first FBS school, with Coach Lakatos coming on. We had some NFL defenses installed, so I believe all of that was great experience for my time at Monmouth.
Today I felt really good. I was really loose, and everything I was doing, I felt like it was better than I've done working up to this day, so I was very happy about today. Basically, all of them came up to me saying that I did great today, and that I had a couple of them asked to do some fullback drills, so I was very excited about that.
Another football pro day in the books, and the Monmouth Digital Network was here to capture the entire thing. We want to thank all of the student athletes, as well as assistant coach Jeff Gallo, for joining us. For more updates, keep it locked to Monmouth on social media by following on Twitter @MUHawks, or as always on the official online home of the Hawks, MonmouthHawks.com.